Tennessee fans and Ball Nation, this is your post game for your Week 1 game against Virginia in Nashville. Tennessee completely dominated this game from pretty much start to finish. A little bit of sluggishness in the first and second quarter. D. Williams fumbled on one of his really good kick returns. The final 49-13. I predicted 56-13. Man, I was so close. However, shout out to Tennessee for covering that 27.5 points. And oh, by the way, shout out to Fresno State for pulling off the upset today. I took them money line as well as a parlay with Tennessee and Colorado, who is actually winning this game. I want to talk about a team coming out of nowhere. It's Colorado right now. But Tennessee completely dominated this game. Your offensive line was absolutely nuts. Look, I get it. Virginia's going to be horrible this year. They're going to struggle to even win a game. I'm just going to be honest with you. They got a decent QB, but they don't have any offensive linemen. Their wide receivers aren't really that good either. Got some decent running backs. I like Pace. I believe he's a transfer from Oklahoma, but I could be wrong there. And then their defensive line is okay. That's really it for Virginia. Tennessee just dominated Virginia. Their offensive line played really well. Jabari Small had 13 carries, 67 yards. Wright had 12 carries, 115 yards. Sampson had 3 touchdowns. Tennessee had almost 300 yards rushing in this game. Just completely dominated Virginia at all cylinders of this game. But Joe Milton, he struggled early on, had some miscues here and there. Other than that, he played fine. This is Virginia. And I don't want to put Virginia down, but they are one of the worst Power 5 teams in college football. And honestly, they might be one of the worst college football teams as a whole this year in FBS. They play James Madison next week. Good luck to Virginia. Hopefully they can win that game. But James Madison's a pretty good and physical group of 5 team. But defensively, this was really the key for Tennessee's season. Not just their offense. Everyone expected Tennessee's offense to be pretty good this year. It's the defense. I thought your defensive line played absolutely outstanding, obviously. I kind of figured that was going to be the case. But Pierce and Tyler Barron, especially Tyler Barron, absolutely great and insane games today. Man, there was a span of like 4 or 5 plays in a row for Virginia that they had negative yardage. And Virginia had negative 10, 14 yards rushing in the first half, finished with, I think, 90. Tennessee just completely dominated. Your defensive backs played pretty well today. But mainly, it was your front 7 that just dominated Virginia's poor offensive line. Musket, I think he's going to be a pretty good QB for Virginia. If there's any Virginia fans watching this, the problem is he has no protection. And, oh, by the way, wide receivers are lackluster. But other than that, Tennessee won the game 49-13, dominated from start to finish. Again, they had a couple miscues here and there, mainly from the end of the first quarter to about midway through the second quarter. It was like 7-0, and it kept stalling for a bit. Oh, well, I knew Tennessee would start coming. They were starting to spur up, and they did. They win the game. Looking up, in a couple of weeks, you play at Florida. Florida, I'm just going to be honest with you, Florida has not looked good. Even in the preseason, before the Utah game, there was a lot of question marks for Florida. One of them was answered, and that was Graham Mertz. I thought Graham Mertz played fine, but I'm just going to be honest with you. My pick right now would be Tennessee 38-17. But there's a couple weeks away. You play a Cupcake next week. Good win for Tennessee. Cover the 27.5, which helps me out. But here's a couple takeaways. Tennessee's defense should be much better than last year. I don't even care who they played. Virginia, obviously, not going to be that good. But overall, I do think Tennessee's defense is going to be an improvement from last year. Joe Milton, his deep ball, it was just the inconsistencies early on in the game, but he fixed it in the second half. In fact, he didn't throw an incompletion in the second half, I don't think. I think he finished the second half 10 of 10 for like 60 yards. And the rush game's insane. Not many teams are going to be able to slow Tennessee down. So, Tennessee fans, let us know what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.